In 2000, Shaggy became the highest-selling Jamaican artist ever in the United States, paving the way for others like Sean Paul, Wayne Wonder, and Elephant Man.
3 top-selling artists of the year were, 50 Cent, Beyonce, and Sean Paul.
Dancehall music has made history in the United States, but on home ground, the reality of dancehall is quite different. Jamaica is internationally known for the prolific sounds of reggae music. But today in Jamaica, dancehall is the popular music of a new generation, a style of music criticized for its obsession with the female body, lewd lyrics, and the promotion of a violent culture. To understand the dancehall thing, you have to live it. You have to come to Kingston, Jamaica.
On the hill, that's where you find the Blue Mountain. That's where the Blue Mountain coffee come from.
In the early 1970s, Jamaica's popular music was a blend of ska, rocksteady, and the emerging songs of reggae.
In the early days in Jamaica, what we used to do, we used to go to the dance. We write songs about dance. We write songs about the lifestyle that we live.
People came into town to attend dances and to listen to the sound systems.
The sound system play a very important part in the development of the music because a lot of guys, producer to early producer, they couldn't get played on the radio. So the only way you hear them song is really the jukebox or the sound system.
In 1968, Keeling recorded his first rocksteady hit, a song called Combination. Other popular groups were the Versatiles, the Silvertones, and the Techniques.
Rocksteady music really faded out somewhere like 69. The first set of reggae that make it didn't have no guitar, the chick come after. It was the organ go ruku 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 ruku, carry the reggae like that.
Early groups like the Pioneers had caught on to the new reggae beat. By the end of the decade, reggae music became international. In the 1980s, new technology and a changing economy brought a new generation of music in Jamaica.
The music began to change when the computer sound come in. A lot of producers they start experiment. Then jammers come up on the sling thing with it. And that's when the dancehall beat really took off.
I think much of dancehall culture got affected and got sucked into this economic and social troubles that had emerged in the late 70s and into the 80s.
Dancehall was slammed for its lack of creativity and for glorifying sex and violence.
I used to get a lot of write-up. Oh, I didn't like the way she performed, much things, she's too vulgar. But in the audience eyesight, I did perform good.
Today, dancehall is a vibrant culture.
Dancehall music in Jamaica is mass music. It appeals to a wide cross-section of people.
Music is all I know because I wanted to do music since day one.
It's funny enough, growing up I always wanted to do music.
The music takes us anywhere across the world.
Our sound system travel all over the world.
At this free event, the sound system hypes the crowd, and the art of DJing is on display.
Oh, it's just really good music, you know, just a reggae music.
At another event, the kids dance in a local competition.
Kids Friday, don't know. Bring back the peace in the community for the younger one them.
While dancehall brings thousands together, some elements of the culture continue to be criticized.
In Jamaica, you used to have two types of music. You have the uptown and the downtown music. We always have a social stigma in the music.
Girl, you ever get a pum pum compliment? Your pum pum ever make a man pay your rent? Your whole good enough to make a man.
My personal opinion of dancehall music and culture is that the music is not music, and I take strong objection to the lyrics which promote violence and degrade women. As far as the fashions, I think they reinforce the view that women are mere sexual objects.
Well, dancehall culture in Jamaica, I believe, celebrates the black woman's body, the working class African Jamaican body. Big hips, big breasts, big bottoms, you know? And it's a space in which I think female sexuality, black female sexuality is celebrated.
You have to remember that sex sells. If you're not showing your boobs or whatever you're not showing, it's like you can bring in the crowd to your party.
My more serious reservations about the dancehall have to do with the promotion of anarchistic violence.
The lyrics that they sing, it influenced some of the already terrible minds. You know, we prefer if we have more positive lyrics from our entertainer.
And a country where we have so much violence, your popular culture that glorifies this kind of violence is holding back the country.
So like any form of expression, you will find aspects of it which many people in the society don't accept. But I would again stress that that is not the most dominant aspect of it. That is one dimension.
Overall, Jamaica thrives on a billion-dollar tourist industry. Yet, according to this local taxi driver, too many people continue to live in abject poverty.
For 15 years, the government in power refused to take the economy off in terms of inflation. A person, for example, earning 30,000 per month. How do they spend it? You're talking about rent, which will eat up about 20,000 of that amount. You're a single parent. That is poverty.
The music business, however, can provide an alternative career.
I've been a DJ for me for about 20 or more than 20 years. I wanted to be a sound operator, disc jockey. That was my dream. I mean, I've gained a lot. I've gained a lot from it. I mean, you know, touring the world, owning my own system, owning my own studio, there's a lot of things. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise.
You want some girl, my say it's a girl. You must sing out there.
I got started in the business just hanging out at the studios in Jamaica like what any other artists do. You know, you just try to be heard.
Just take it slow. One more time.
Our industry, I would say, is backwards to how like foreign industry thing work. Like one producer will carry one instrumental to 20 different artists and get 20 different songs. You have to make sure you're one of those artists.
Just take it slow, then you jiggle it and let it go.
You know, I would love to see the business go back to where you used to have like, you know, less artists and one hot beat, and then artists get a chance to break through. The only thing I know is music. You know, I was a dropout from school, so the first time, you know, I was in school and they said, yo, you sound good. That was a rap. That was like my ticket to music. So I just want to be like, you know, the Bounty Killer and the Bean Man who has always been around.
And I reckon basic, we come here, hear for the young artists. You understand? So from home to here, then from here to home.
One of the most painful things for me while I was in Jamaica, my years in Jamaica, to watch is really the waste of talent. I think few people who have really a say in the country realize that the people are really the resource of the country.
Hi, my name is Chico Muir. I'm born Jamaican. I've been dancing ever since I was born. I'm a hard-working person, it's just that my time hasn't come for the exposure, but you know, I've been to shows, perform, been to the streets, in the club, you know what I mean?
One of the things about the rhythms, or the rhythms as we say in Jamaica, of dancehall is that it just gets you moving. Those rhythms come out of Jamaican folk culture, is returning to poco music and that those old musics where you got a sense of energy.
Perhaps the most energetic of all the basic scout steps. It's being done by two
Ready. Share the baby.